Lots to talk about today, so I'm just gonna get right into it. I've got a special visitor. This is my neighbor Orwell. He's a little wiener dog. He's so cute. But I'm just watching him. I love this weather. Again, it's been raining all week and I just love being comfy and cozy. Speaking of being cozy, this video is sponsored by Brooklinen. Brooklinen is offering my viewers $20 off any order over $100 if you visit the link in the description box and use my code, which is Christine. Making your home beautiful is the ultimate form of self-care, so I just got myself a Luxe set. I chose Brooklinen's Luxe Hardcore Sheet Bundle, which comes with a flat sheet, a fitted sheet, a duvet cover, and 4 pillowcases. So instead of buying individual pieces, you can save 25% by buying the bundle. The set that I got includes their best-selling Luxe Sateen sheets, which I didn't know what sateen was, so I had to look it up. And when I got it in the mail, oh my gosh, it's like not like super shiny, which I don't like, and they're not matte either. They've just got a really nice luminous finish to them. Super smooth, almost like wearing luxury pajama pants. You know, like when you first shave after a really long time and then you put on really nice pajama pants and everything feels slinky? That's how the entire bed feels. Whenever I wake up in the morning, it feels like I'm in a luxury hotel. And you can mix and match over 20 colors and patterns. Again, you can get $20 off any order over $100 using my link, which is in the description box, as well as my code. Thank you again, Brooklinen, for sponsoring this video. Back to favorites. So actually, I'm gonna start with some announcements. So I haven't been in the studio as much. I mean, it's been raining a lot and I've been cold and I've been also working on videos and just working on other things. So I haven't been in the ceramic studio for a little bit, but I'm motivated to get back in because I've been writing down a lot of ideas. I want to do a giveaway because I haven't done a giveaway in a long time. So I made this little sofa stash right here. It has a little pillow, that's why it's going everywhere. But yeah, this is a little sofa and the top comes off so that you can put jewelry in here or a joint or whatever you want. If you want to enter the giveaway for this couch, the giveaway is going to be open for 3 days, and all you have to do is comment with the hamburger emoji on that post, and then I'll pick a winner in 3 days and send it out to you. I'm gonna try and do a one-off ceramics giveaway every month. I'm gonna challenge myself to do that so that hopefully I'll come up with new stuff to make. Best of luck if you're entering this giveaway. Let's talk about beauty. So for the longest time, I've been using really natural and healthy face washes that don't smell like anything. They're like jelly formulas and they're like, you know, they're meant to be really good for you, but it's just not that exciting. When I was growing up, there was this thing called Morning Burst, Clean and Clear Morning Burst, where you wake up and then the smell of this face wash will wake you up and everything, and it was just so exciting. Anyway, so then I started using this face wash out of like years of using just plain face washes that don't smell like anything. I started using this one right here. It actually makes me excited to wash my face, which is not something that I normally get excited over. It's nice and gentle, so whenever I wash my face, it doesn't feel stripped or tight or anything like that. It is a soft gel with a soft lather. It's not super soapy or anything, but it does lather up, which is also something that I like. Yeah, I'm just really excited about that face wash because I'm so used to getting gel face washes that don't lather up, that don't smell like anything, which is great. I mean, I know that that's meant to be better for you, but it's just not exciting. I want like that Herbal Essences Orgasm shampoo, you know? So I want that same experience, but for my face. In my last video, I was using this skincare spatula right here, which is something I found at a beauty store. You can find this on Amazon or eBay or wherever. It's just a little spatula that you can dip into your moisturizers, lip balms, or whatever, especially if you're sharing stuff. If you're like a makeup artist and you're using it on a bunch of clients, then I would recommend using something like this. But I started using this recently because I was getting to the very end of my lip balm. So I'm like, you know what, I should start using one of these things so I don't like dig my finger in there and just, I don't know, it just feels gross even though it's only for me. But then in my ceramics tool kit, I have this, which is a sculpting tool, and there's a flat edge that's not quite as sharp, and then also a little ball edge right here, which is I mean, it's a sculpting tool, right? So it's meant for detailing work. But then I realized that when I'm like working with this, I like to like rub it on my face and kind of just like massage. And there's this thing called facial reflexology. So there's all these points around your face, even like between your brows and stuff, that releases stress and tension and all of that. So I caught myself just like going around my face while I'm working on ceramics, just playing with this tool. I know it's not a facial reflexology tool, but when I look at all the tools that are available, it just looks visually like this. But I've been using it on my beauty products. Like, this is great for spreading out moisturizers and stuff. And then yeah, this is great for like putting on your eye cream and just like massaging it in. This is a fantastic ceramics tool, but even more so, a wonderful beauty tool. Okay, so I've been wearing the same lipstick on rotation for the last few years, and then my friend Richie was in town, and I remembered he gave me this lipstick. He and his wife went to the Philippines, and they bought a bunch of Sunny's Face. So they gave me this lipstick a while ago, years ago. And so I like remembered, and then I pulled it out and I started wearing it again, and I forgot how much I actually love this. It's kind of like a dark, a brownish, like 90s mauve-ish color, but it's great because not only does it look nice on the lips, but it looks great on the cheeks as well. Let me show you. It's such a nice formula. It's the Sunny's Face Fluff Matte in the color Baked. And yeah, I've been using it all over my face. I have it on my cheeks right now, as well as my eyelids and obviously my lips. Okay, so I love bronzer, and I just got this one from Jones Road. Cute packaging, and it's like magnetized too, so it's a very satisfying drop. And then this is the color that I have. It's medium tan, and I've been using this also on my eyelids and then all over my face. And the brush that I use with it is this one right here. It's also from Jones Road. It's this massive brush. It's a nice matte color, so there's no sparkle to it. It's just a nice healthy looking glow without the sparkles. So I decided that I'm growing up my hair, so I'm trying to treat it as well as I can and not use too many products and not use a lot of heat styling and stuff. So I've been using this in my hair whenever I get out of the shower, after I wash my hair. So I'll just use like 2 or 3 pumps of this and then put it in my hands and just like rub it around and then just scrunch it into my hair. And I really like it because it keeps all the waves kind of tucked together in a way. It looks healthier, it feels healthier, it doesn't look too greasy. It's the Amika Water Sign Hydrating Hair Oil. And I guess I started using it because I am a water sign, so I'm like, I'm curious to see what this is like. And yeah, I mean, it's fantastic, even if you don't believe in astrology. Astrology is like birthday racism. A show that I started and finished watching with my boyfriend is called Severance. I know it's been around for a while. I did ceramics with a few people like a couple weeks ago, and everyone's seen it and everyone was like super excited about it. It's about this procedure that gets done to people who want to separate their work life and their personal life. So as soon as you basically step into your office, you forget about your home life and you forget about who you are in the outside world. It's pretty strange, like kind of eerie, very like Lynchian, but I like it because it really puts into perspective what you want, you know, like out of your career, because you can't really separate your work and your personal life. It's on Apple TV and it's really freaking good, so watch it. Severance. So last month I talked about the Cause Porta Pros, which I love. I wear those headphones all the time and I wear them at the studio all the time, but then I needed a new pair of headphones for when I'm DJing or whenever I'm working at my desk. So I looked these up and I read a ton of reviews on them, and people seem to love them, so then I got them for myself and I absolutely love them. They look like I work at an airport or something. They look really intense, but the sound quality is fantastic and they're super comfortable on. And I brought them with me when I was DJing a couple weeks ago, and a couple of the other DJs use them too, and they all seem to like them too. So cheaper than regular DJ headphones, the pair that I was using before. But they sound way better, even though they're not noise canceling because they're over the ear and they kind of like wrap around. I can't really hear things outside as much, so they kind of block out things really well. And the cushion is super comfy and it's got a little bit of pressure to it, so it just feels like a hug. The only thing I will say is that if you are buying this with the intention of using this on your phone, I don't think it can support that. So this is great for if you're gonna be using something that's plugged in, so like your computer or your listening station or your like mixer and stuff. So yeah, not great for mobile, like on the go, but good for if you're like gonna be sitting in one spot or staying in one spot. I haven't tried it, but I don't know if your phone can handle powering something like this. The last thing I want to talk about is this book right here, How to Live with Objects. It's kind of a compilation of other people's objects that they love and why they love it, and little stories of why it doesn't really matter if you have a lot of money or a little bit of money, or if you are trying to make a space a home. This book is very personal. It's saying that the whole point is not to hire someone to decorate for you or like make something aesthetic for you, because it's really your own personal choice to feel a certain way about an object and then place it in a way that changes your mood or changes your setting. Really hard to explain, but I really like how they talk about objects and how it's not like a status symbol. It doesn't have to be a status symbol. It could be anything. It could be something that's free or something that's super cheap. And there's certainly things in here that are like super expensive too. I guess I just really like this book because I am someone who loves being surrounded by beautiful objects, or objects that I think are beautiful. In one of the first few pages of this book, they talk about this book right here, which I've talked about in a favorites video. This is the House book from Terrence Conrad. And yeah, it touches on this, and there's like a wealth of knowledge in this book. So dated that it's relevant again in some parts. But I really like this because it's a bit more of our time and of our generation, and I like that, well, in this book, they're talking about like removing walls and like punching holes in things and like really changing up the house, which is great and everything if you own the house. But I like that this is more about changing the objects or where the objects are placed rather than changing the whole makeup of the building. So this is a little bit more accessible in my opinion. Well, those are my favorites for the month of February. Thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you Brooklyn for sponsoring this video. If you guys have any questions about anything at all, or if you have anything you want to share, please leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.